Hey, when Wanda and I were just a youngish couple and our boys were little, we made a huge life decision, and that is that we decided to raise our financial support and become missionaries. And part of our missionary work was working in Mexico, helping American groups go down into Mexico and build houses for the poor. The other part of our mission work was we joined with a handful of other younger families, and we started a church in a community of East San Diego. It was and still is this richly diverse, economically diverse, racially diverse community, very much a multi-ethnic community. The actual school in the community where our boys went to elementary school was less than 10% white, and our little blonde-haired, white-skinned boys really stuck out. And that experience changed us dramatically to live and work and do what we did. We had moved from a decidedly white majority community to a neighborhood where our school, our church, Little League, where we went shopping, where we went out for entertainment, made us the very noticeable minority. We had never experienced that before. And for the years that we lived there, there was this one main lesson that honestly every missionary learns early on in their tenure, and they hold it close for the rest of their lives. We certainly did, and it applies to my life today just as much as it did as when we were on the mission field in San Diego and in Mexico those years ago. And that is, we learned that always, every time you enter a new neighborhood, where you enter foreign soil, where you enter a different culture group or a social environment, every new relationship that you ever enter into, you need to enter it as a student, as a learner. Don't suppose that you know really anything about the group of people that you are beginning to interact with, but let them be your teacher. Let others show you what it means to be one of them, to feel like one of them, to experience life as one of them. And then kind of presently, you learn to become one of them. So for followers of Jesus, I would say if you take following Jesus seriously, let's say how we learn to obey the teaching that the Apostle Paul said to us in the book of Philippians, and that is to value others above yourselves. How we learn to obey that teaching is to be able to enter any relationship taking the position of a learner where others become our teacher. You can do that today. You can do it in every part of your world. Do it. Do it as a follower of